Hello, everybody. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be taking you through my personal favorite 4 poses that I use for the hips and for low back pain in this beautiful short sequence. All right, you guys, we're going to begin in a 90-90. Bending in both knees, bringing the right sole of the foot face towards left edge of the mat as much as you can. Starting to notice how this pose alone feels in the hips, and bringing all awareness to all parts of your lower body. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up high towards the sky. And on your exhale, square the shoulders to the left, start walking the hands out in front of you, letting the heart starting to melt down. You can place a block underneath the forehead, or you can place the forehead onto the earth. You may feel this left hip come up slightly. Try and sink it back down. Beautiful. Breathing in through the nose and out the nose, taking deep mindful breaths into all of those areas you feel tension. And as you exhale, you want to go deeper. And a couple more just like that. Feel the air go into the hips. Exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, start walking the hands back onto the mat. You're going to drop all the way on that right glute. You're going to swing this left leg in front. Hooking your left elbow into that left knee, grabbing onto the left shin. Take your right hand, just grab the outside edge of that right foot. So it's like you're cradling your leg here. You want to start swaying it side to side. You can start slow, seeing how this feels in that left side body. And once you feel loose, you can start swaying a little faster. Really loosening it all up in that left hip, that left glute. And on your next exhale, you're going to release that left foot on the outside of your right knee. Inhale, reach the hands up high. And exhale, bring this left hand behind the back, hooking the right elbow onto the left knee. Good, you can start gazing over that left shoulder. Breathing here, trying to bring this left knee up into that right armpit a little more. Breathing deeply. Awesome job. You can release this right hand out in front. Bringing the left hand in front, you're going to lift the hips up. Good. Pressing into both palms. You're going to press yourself up to extend your right leg behind. Then let this left knee drop right behind the left wrist. Untucking the back toes, coming into a low pigeon here. If you have blocks that you can place your hands onto or put it on your elbows, whatever you decide, we're going to stay here for the next few breaths to really melt down into the hips. Maybe you start coming down onto your elbows. And if this gets comfortable, you can place your hands on top of one another and let the forehead rest right on top of the hands. You may notice once you start sinking down a little more, you may start falling onto this left side. Try and pick the hips back up, squaring them off, and then sink back down. Good. Inhale, start walking the hands back up. We're going to start bending into this right leg. And then bend it so the right sole of the foot faces the left side, and drop that left hip. Adjusting what needs to be adjusted, coming onto 90-90 over to the right side. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, walking the hands all the way towards the right. Good, lowering down. And noticing if this side feels a little tighter than the other. It's completely normal. Taking about the same time as we did from the last time. Not trying to rush. Not trying to speed this pose. Melting down a little more. Taking 2 more breaths. Inhale, start walking the hands back to center. Good. Sitting on the left hip, we're going to swing this right foot around, squaring off the hips. We're going to hook that right elbow into the right knee, grabbing onto the outside edge. Start swaying that foot side to side. This one's my favorite. Okay, taking 2 more breaths. Maybe going a little faster. And all the juices flow. And place that right foot on the outside edge of the left knee. Inhale, reach the hands up high. And exhale, twisting all the way, hooking that left elbow. Gaze goes past the right shoulder. You might feel this one a little more in your low back. And it feels like it's impinging too much. You don't need to twist as much. Good. One more deep inhale. Maybe you want to twist a little more. And exhale, planting the hands in front, pressing up, sealing the palms. Extend that left leg, drop the right knee, low pigeon, right side. Untucking the toes. Slowly start letting the hips sink down into the earth. On these next couple breaths, I'd like you to really feel the energy and air move through the body, move through the hips, moving in and out of your nose. And now start walking the hands back to center. Good. You drop onto that right hip, bend the left knee, coming into a nice comfortable seated position. Good. Feeling how your hips may feel now than how they did in the beginning of class. And before I end this, there is one more thing that you can do if you need a little more in those hips. You need a little more loosening, a little more stretching. Bring your toes and your soles of the feet together. You can bring your hands interlaced on top, and then just let the hips spill out towards the sides. Spilling out. And then start walking your hands out in front. You feel it? So you can always end with that one, so you feel a stretch in both hips at the same time. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope to see you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.